up if you've been up since 5 AM working this bad boy out. Let's do this! So first of all, hello, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm tired, so I'm going to dive straight into this bad boy. But first off, Superblood Wolfmoon. Loving it. Now this isn't a terribly difficult song, it's a really cool jam-along tune. And you've basically got a few chords in it. So the intro section goes like this. Now that plays around 3 times. On the 3rd time it'll play. Okay, you go into that 8th notes, alright? So, first chord is an A. Next chord is a C sharp minor. Then an F sharp. Then an E major. But when you first play the intro, you don't need to play the full chords, you can play a bit of them, okay? And you might even hear the G sharp root there when it goes to the 2nd chord, okay? So you'll hear that? And then as it builds up, they go to the fuller chords, I think. That's what I hear anyway. So, the rhythm, very slowly. Right, so the 2nd chord does have this kind of open E. It's just some strumming while you're loosely moving between the chords, okay? But it is... Right, that's the very basic rhythm, okay? And at the end of the 2nd bar, you do have this, so it's... And then you're going to go to the F sharp. With the same rhythm as the 1st bar. And then the 4th one is the same as the 2nd bar. Okay? And I am kind of palm muting in between, so do get that in there. Okay, so as I say, on the 3rd time you're going to play. Or you can stay there actually on that last chord. That is part of the first video that I did. It's the same riff with that. But you're playing it with chords. So you're going to be playing a power chord. But keep your fingers as part of the power chord there and just play the open E where required, okay? So it's... And it changes here to... And again, there you got the option to go... You. So that's slowly, okay? And it goes around that riff 3 times, but on the 3rd time there is a variation, okay? So the variation is when you go to this bit. So the 3rd time you're going to play... Alright, it's not much different, it's just the last chord. So rather than playing... So rather than going to the 4th fret, you're going to go back up to the 7th. And then up 2 frets again to the 9th, okay? And then once you're at the 9th fret, you're going to play 2 bars of 8th notes. But the last one's held for 1 beat, okay? So it's... Okay, exactly like that. Then you're going to go into a kind of rhythmic variation from the intro riff. So it's the same chords. You're going to be playing the A, the C sharp minor, F sharp and E. But with this rhythm. Right, let me play it all the way through. It's 4 times, but on the 4th time you're going to go to this. Okay, before you go back into... So that section. You're back into that riff again, okay? That riff plays around 2.5 times, and on the 3rd time you're going to be playing... Okay? Another variation. So you play twice round the... And then you go to the other variation. And 2 bars on that there, which is what the C sharp, okay? Then you're going to go back to this previous riff, but for the first 2 bars, you leave the chords ringing out. So you'll play... Then you're back into this bad boy. And you play that round this time 3 times, but at the end... And then you're into the solo. And I'm going to swap guitars. Nailed it. So quick note on tones, Mike's playing through either a univibe or a phaser. If you've got either of those, they'll do the job. I'm using my line 6. I'll put the settings up if you want those. There's also some whammy in this, so move over Richie Sambora. To get the sound at the beginning of the solo, you need your whammy bar and you need to be playing hammer-ons and pull-offs. So you're playing... What Mike's doing is he's depressing the whammy bar as he's playing that, okay? So it's... And then he slides up to, I think it's the 14th fret. Yeah, 14th fret, so a bar of this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that again. So I'm just playing... So I'm just starting to depress that after the first beat, I think. So without the whammy bar, all you're playing is this, slowly. Okay, but with the whammy. It's quite hard to play slow, but anyway, quick it is. Then you got this little bluesy run, okay, down on the 2nd fret, so that goes. And then some cool bendy stuff. Let's just deal with this first bit, okay? So this is, again. I'll save the bends for a sec. So this is just... Then you're going to slide up to the 6th fret. And that bends on the first beat of that bar, okay? So... 1, 2, 3... Okay, so on that bend... That's the first bar, alright? You keep that held, okay, for this next bit, and you're going to basically play 16th notes, and then gradually release that bend, okay? So it's... Okay, that's the next bit, and then there's this little run after that. So that slowly is a full bend. And then you're going to do a couple of little staccato notes, so... And you hold the bend, okay? And then you're going to play... Okay, so 2 beats, or 8 notes, with it held, then gradually release it over the next 4. Alright? And then you do 4 on just the 7th fret. Then keep that picking pattern, but then start to slide your finger from the 7th fret up to the 19th. Okay, so it's, and you want to get there over 2 beats. Okay, so and then when you get to the 19th fret, you're going to play. Okay, so the first 2 beats are. Right, slowly. Then you're going to play this awesome rundown. That's great, especially that bit. Now, you can also play that there if you want, but I think he probably plays it there. That feels better to me, that second bit. Now that slowly, it's not too difficult, but it is impressive. You've got to obviously be able to play. And all you're going to play is... Okay, that's the rhythm. Then between those notes, you're just going to play the open E string. So. And in between all those notes, there are 2 open E notes, okay? And then the last beat is just 11 and 9. So just build it up slowly. And then you're there. Then there's another really awesome riff which goes like this. So that's slowly. So the first bits are repeated before, but then you're going to play this. And I don't know why, I find it easier to just slide my first finger up than play. So that for me is the easiest way to play it. And then your 3rd fret's there nicely for the bend. Cool. Okay, next phrase goes like this. And that's slowly. Note that I'm sliding up my 3rd finger there, okay? Because I'm bending the 5th fret on the next string up by a tone, okay? So. Bit easier than. Can't really do it with my 1st finger. You might be able to, but I can't. Okay, so that's slowly. Then there's this. it gets a little bit cloudy. So there I think he plays this. Okay, that's what I think the phrase is, because he goes straight into, again, but diving the whammy bar. Okay, so you're going to get this until it bombs out, okay? Which mine doesn't quite do. You do hear a bit of that in there. So let's try and wade through the kind of fast woolly bit. Okay, I can't play that to speed just yet because I've literally just worked it out. And then it ends with this lovely riff. Okay, so that is... So I'm sliding up on the sort of tip of my first finger, and then I'm flattening my finger down. See that little movement? So that's the easiest way to play that. Now, behind the solo, very basic. It's just an E to the F sharp power chord, okay? Then you're into the kind of middle eight outro section, which as per previous video you should already know. If you don't know, it goes like this. It's basically... but you're just playing single notes and with a bit of palm muting. Now, outro section, once that's been played around 4 times, that bit, you go into... 3 times round, I think. But on these 2 chords, you'll hear one of the guitars play that as well, okay? So... and then on the 4th time you're going to go down to the E basically and just play. Okay, so... and then finish. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a brilliant tune, and see you soon. Cheers, bye-bye.